welcome back to Beyond the Studio Pilates. My name's Hannah and today I'm going to take you through a progression for 4-point kneeling swimming. So this is a great exercise for your posterior chain, so working the muscles in the back side of your body. We're going to start with just single arms and legs, and then we're going to progress to opposite arm and legs. If this isn't quite right for you today because you are a beginner, just stick with option 1, so stick with what I do to start with, and you can always do another set of that if you feel up for it, or just do the first set and build on it as you get stronger and more able. Let's get going. If you need something soft under those wrists, make sure you've got hold of that something. And then we're coming back into our box position. So wrist under your shoulder, knee under your hip, tilting that pelvis so it's pointing off behind you, eyes to the floor. Taking an inhale in the middle. Exhale. We're going to stretch one arm forward. Hold for an inhale. And then exhale. Core and pelvic floor, bring that arm back down. Hold in the middle, inhale. And then exhale. Stretching out through the other arm. Hold for an inhale. And then exhale. Gently bringing that hand back down. Okay, we're going to do 4 more on each arm, really focusing on the breathing and movement connection. So we're inhaling, exhale, inhale, hold, and let go of that pelvic floor, and then exhale, pelvic floor comes back into action. Inhaling here, exhale. Okay, 2 more on each side. Let's go. Making sure you're putting your hand down underneath your shoulder every time. Okay, so next we're going on to our legs. Going to do exactly the same thing. If you find by lifting your leg you are really wobbly, just keep your toes gently on the floor. So we're staying in our box position. We're inhaling here. Exhale. We're going to stretch that leg out behind you. So you can stay here or you can lift. If you're lifting, we're creating length, not height. So try not to lift that leg too high. Try not to roll your hip to the side. So hip hitching. Hold it here, inhale. And then exhale. Foot back to the floor, and then gently slide that leg back in. Holding in the middle, inhale. And then exhale. Other side out, lift and stretch, inhale. And then exhale. Bring that foot back, and as you bring that leg back in, there should be no real weight shift as that leg comes down, so it should just float back into place like it's never been got. Inhaling here. Exhale. Stretch that other leg out, reach and hold. Gently back in, careful those knees are going under your hips and not either creeping forward or being too far back. Inhale in the middle. Exhale. Other side, really stretching through that foot. So if you can make that leg longer. Keeping your eye line down at the floor. Okay, 2 more on each leg, and then we're going to have a little wrist break. Really stretching through that leg, holding for your inhale. Okay, 1 more time on each side. gently coming off those wrists, bring those fingertips together, pushing those fingertips out. So we're going to do a second set. This time we're going to do opposite arm and leg. Now if this is too much for you today, just stick with what we've been doing. We're going to do 6 on each side. Again, if this is too many, just reduce it down. Do what feels comfy, especially if you've got any wrist issues, just reduce the number down, or have another wrist break. Do 2, have a little break, and then do another 2 if you need to. Okay, let's get going. So we're coming back into our box position. Core engaged. We're taking an inhale in the middle. Exhale. We're going to stretch that opposite arm and leg out. Remember, you can just keep them on the floor if you need to, or we're going to lift. If you're lifting, careful you're not arching your back. Keep hold of that core. Keep that hip level. Make sure you haven't turned to the side. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale. Gently bringing that arm and leg back in. Holding in the middle. Inhale. Exhale. Reaching through that arm and leg. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale. Back to the floor, and when you bring that arm and leg in, remember, no movement. You should just slot back into place like they've never been gone. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, pelvic floor and core. Stretch that arm and leg out. Hold. Gently back to the center. Inhale in the middle. Exhale, stretch out through the other side. Keeping your eye line down at the floor. Holding for that inhale. So we're just adding a bit of extra work in here by adding in an inhale pause. Just going to work our core, legs, kind of posterior chains at the back, muscles in the back side of your body a little bit harder. We've got 2 more to go. Careful as you put that arm and leg down, especially if you're starting to get tired. Don't forget about your technique. Don't rush the move. Right, we've got 1 more to go to each side, but if you need to, leave them out. If you're starting to kind of be a bit wobbly or find it a little bit challenging, just take them out. It's best to kind of end when the technique is still good and not kind of try and rush it and let other things get involved or other muscles get involved. And then again, gently coming back off those wrists. Bring those fingertips together. Little wrist stretch, jellyfish stretch. And a little wrist wheel if you need it. Just make those wrists a little bit easier to move. Thanks for joining my swimming progression today. I hope you found it really beneficial. Have a little look around my playlist for other videos you can do from wherever you are, whenever you like. Comment and let me know how you're getting on. And if you're really enjoying my videos, hit subscribe and the alert button so you get an alert every time I release a new class. Bye for now. I hope to see you again soon.